Hi guys, it's Tanya from For Girls Jewelry. Today working with the pearls, and I thought it would be easier to film right away what I'm making. Those who are following me on YouTube channel, you guys saw these before. You saw this design. I'm pretty sure was this one filmed too. I also filmed something that I make with these tiny guys, and you can create components like this. And so those, all of them can be matched by the colors, and you can create line with the pearls or with any other gemstones. Today I work with the pearls. I just want to make a bunch of earrings that can be matching any necklaces that I have with the pearls. And I thought I really like those, that I use jump rings. I use 2 jump rings. I will actually tarnish them later. They will go in a liver of silver. This one that was already tarnished, but I will do whole thing anyway. And it's so simple. If you have jump rings in your stash, you can make very simple earrings just like this. So I start to work on the second pair, and this pair, same concept, but I decide to create another loop here so I can attach anything if I want to do a piece of chain, tassels coming back. So maybe like I can make tassel out of tiny chains. It could be 4 of them or something, or you can add another elongated bead. So let's pick up 24 or 22 gauge wire and jump rings. So I have jump rings pre-made. I make my own jump rings all the time, and I have some of them here. So I will use 2 of them for 2 earrings. And I will just show you how I easy make this. It's a simple project for beginners. For anybody who never did jewelry, I think I'm pretty sure you can do it. So tiny piece of 24 or 22 gauge wire. I will just bring my wire here. So, and jump rings. Because I made them myself, they always come up with a little opening here, and you need to squish. If you buy them, they will be already done for you. So the opening has to be line up, like you have to close them. So we use 1. And what we do is we want our wire to sit on top of the jump ring. Let me just push all of them away so they will not interfere with the video. So the wire has to be on top. I don't need a lot of wire here, just a little bit. So let me put 1. So just 1 tail go inside in that circle. Okay. And it doesn't matter how much you want to, just a little amount here. And you make the first wrap just like that. So you will have like wire sitting here. Now is the time to put your bead. Could be a trouble because sometimes they are drilled on the side, and I wanted to have my beads sitting. Let me see, maybe this will work. Okay. Yeah, looks good. So we will just push it all the way to the top there. So we have this. And this is perfect because some of them like flat, and we just put it on top. It's not really fiddly. Just make sure that opening of your jump ring on the side somewhere, not on the bottom, because when you try to wrap it, your wire can go through that opening. So I want to just move it on the side. It's kind of funny because put the lotion on my hands and now it's so slippery. Okay, and here we go. Just put it through the thing like this, hold it, and push the wire. Yeah, I need to wipe my hands, I guess. Okay. It's not that hard. It's just hard for me because my hand's slippery. So you just push that little thing all the way. Oh, sorry, guys. That sounds so complicated. It's such an easy project. Not that complicated. Okay, so make sure your bead is sitting nicely. When you put on the surface, it's actually sitting nice. And if you have rubber mallet or something, you can use it. Just tiny, like few taps, or just push it nicely so the bead will nice sit. I still see that it's not perfectly sit how I want it to. Like this, okay. Here. And I think I will do a little loop on the bottom too, so that these earrings will be having something attached. I have marks on my pliers, so that I will use the same little size, and I will just wrap twice. That's it. And now you can cut wire like that and just leave it, or because you have this pearl sitting on the jump ring and I want it to go around with my wire, preferably if the wire is very nice and straight. So let's straighten this before we go. Let's straighten the wire. Okay, so there you go. We just can go around. I even didn't attach here anything. I just go around to the bottom, go to the top again, and only then I will attach 1, 2. That's it. Don't need a lot. Cut. And our bead is wrapped. Okay. Let's see. So we have one loop here, and we can create the top one too. And now we can use you can use jump ring like I used. These elements, I really like how wire hugging the pearl. It's look like it's just like in the bezel almost. That's it. And it can be component for a little, like these beads can be used between chains for your necklaces, could be part of the bracelets too. Why not? I like them for earrings. So there you go. We have, if you don't want to make the bottom one, because these I made exactly like that, so that's the same one, and then I will put jump ring here and decide what I want to hear. I have almost teardrop shape labradorite beads. I think that will be so nice to have just simple labradorite bead down there. I think this will match a lot of my jewelry. Guys, I hope this tutorial was helpful and you can make a bunch of them. Easy. You can decide what size of beads you use. Depends on your jump rings. The thing is, bead just has to be sitting on top of the jump ring. That's it. Like this, you know. It could be a little even bigger, but definitely not smaller. You don't want anything that's small for this particular one. For small one, you can make it sitting just inside, floating like that, like, you know. Guys, I hope it's useful, and let me know what you think. I will see you next Tuesday with some other cute tutorial. Thank you for watching. I really, really appreciate. See you soon.